We gotta change characters after this anyway, so so I'm just gonna go with my girl Boa Hancock. Hop out the 3D2 outfit. Hold up.
マリンフォードに襲来した白ひげ海賊団にインペルダウンを出したルフィたちも加わり、海軍桜花支部海との全面戦争が続いていた。白ひげと共にエース奪還を目指すルフィは度重なる激戦で体力の限界に達していたが、イワン国の応急処置によって持ち直し、決死の覚悟で進み続ける。一方、処刑台の上には戦争の様子を一人見下ろすエースの姿があった。自分のために命がけで戦う親父、弟、そして多くの仲間たち。エースの目から自然と涙がこぼれ落ちる。しかし処刑の時は刻一刻と迫っていた。
エース、必ず助けるぞ。待ってろよエース、諦めんじゃねえぞ。
くそ、俺は歪んでる。こんな時に親父が、弟は、仲間たちが血を流して倒れていくのに、俺は嬉しくて涙が止まらねえ。今になって命が惜しい。
くそったれ。夜としなみは越えられんか。
白ひげ。
白ひげ。
Funny enough.
全員で白ひげの首を取れ。
海軍がおっさんに向かってる。
いいか、あなたは前だけ見てなさい。処刑台への道はバタ足に任せて。
もう諦めんかい白ひげ。誰に物言ってやがる。
One down.
俺は白ひげだ。
これでどうじゃ。本望であろう。行けパシリスタ。奴らを処刑台に近づけるな。
所長命令。
Just keep looping it. There you go.
おいおい、何やろう。てめえ白ひげと組むのか。俺は誰とも組みはしねえよ。エースさん、待っとれよ。海軍の好きにはさせねえよい。
Doflamingo's so annoying as an AI, bro. Especially on hard, bro.
少しは構成して出てきたかと思えば。だったら出てきやしねえよ。殺されてえのか。口の悪いやつだ。どうだ、 俺と手を組まねえか
Shit, Akainu? Bitch, it's all about Eneru, bro. Eneru way annoying, bro. Eneru, Kizaru.
手下にしてくれの間違いだろ。消えろ、フラミンゴ野郎。クロコダイル、貴様。白ひげに救援あるお前は我らに都合よしと思っていたが、よもや貴様まで処刑の邪魔をするとは。
Crocodile ain't even in the Seven Warlords anymore.
後で消さ。その前にお前らの喜ぶ顔が見たくねえんだよ。お前らの思い通りにさせてたまるかよ。関係のなんとしても白ひげをなぎ倒すんじゃ。
Sentomaru.
前後から挟み撃って追い込め。そうよ。わら美しい。
Hurricane Nanaja.
どういうつもりだ。おめえ七部会じゃねえのか。海軍の邪魔しやがって政府側だろ。
お前に一つ教えてやろう。
あ？
恋はいつでも。
Hurricane Nanaja.
なんだそりゃ。
奴らを食い止めろ。
戦わなきゃ終われない。この場所は僕が守ってみせます。これでどうじゃ。いないなし。
ワイのガード。
Shit.
見るがよい。押さない。
俺が押されてるだとバカな。余計な真似すんじゃねえよ。
これでどうじゃ。
Perfume Female.
強いものこそ美しい。見るがよい。
注意の敵を一掃するのよ。息子たちの明るい未来を見届けねえと俺は死ぬわけにはいかねえ。未来が見たけりゃ
Pop out the hockey, Luffy. Come on.
やれ。
やめろ
おいおいマジか。親父や赤髪と同じ覇王色の覇気。どうやら今のは無意識じゃのう。小僧
やろうぞもう。
野郎ども、麦わらのルフィを全力で
It's poppin', Chen.
急げ、弟は
これでどうじゃ。永遠にそうしておれ。これでどうじゃ。
ここを通りかきゃわしを殺していけ、ガキども。
じいちゃん。
No lie though, people would have probably watched One Piece back in the day if the episodes were less than what they are now.
強いものこそ。
I, being one of the few, are literally lucky to at least be on current right now.
「どくわけにいくかルフィ。わしは海軍本部中二王じゃ。お前が生まれるはるか昔からわしは海賊たちと戦ってきた。ここを通りたくはわしを殺してでも通れ、麦わらのルフィ。それがお前たちの選んだ道じゃ。
できねえよじいちゃん、どいてくれ。
できねばエースは死ぬだけだ。
嫌だ。
嫌なことなどいくらでも起きる。わしは容赦せんぞルフィ。お前を敵そうにな。
Damn, bro, Burning Blood is like a distant memory for me. Nah, funny enough though, what you call it?
貴様も人の親だ
I had a friend of mine who was supposed to be here tonight to get some mixed games with Parsec, and funny enough, he wanted some other games to play. As much as I don't fuck with the recent anime arena fighters, he wanted something fun to play, so I honestly just downloaded any anime game. And funny enough, I did download Burning Blood. Burning Blood and My Hero 1's Justice 2. You know, I'm honestly just waiting on his ass. If he's not even here, man, then fuck it.
爆炎の中に炎のトンネルが。お前は昔からそうさルフィ。俺の言うこともろくに聞かねえで無茶ばっかりしやがって。戦えるかルフィ。
もちろんだ。
Been low key a while since I even last played any of the shitty arena fighters these days. Low key though, not an official Steam copy, right? Bro, you already know what type of copy it is, bro. Like I'm on a tight budget right now, bro. Can't even be buying anything right now. So you already know it's fucking pirated.
こっちはバタ足に任せて早く行きな。
I'm on a tight budget, man. I ain't got the time to be. You really think I would actually use any money? Even if I had money, I still wouldn't buy One's Justice 2 or waste any money on new arena fighters or anything. I got reliable sources, bro. So when new games pop out, bro, I can play them without even buying them. Yeah, they lack the certain files that Steam has, but still, as long as it works, I don't give a fuck. He might probably be knocked out, but yeah. More free time for myself than. More free time for me. Got so much games to finish, not even funny. So much games to replay, and then so much games to finish. I can't wait to play Pirate Warrior 4 again. Homeboy be popping at the wrong moments. Literally. But I will say this though. Games that I deem worthy of my money are ones I will buy. Even when I have the money, I will buy them because they are deemed worthy of my money. Although games that I don't see being deemed worthy of my money, especially at the same old new game price, is not worth buying. I'll just tell myself, yeah, let me just wait for one of my reliable sources to you know, drop a little file online, and I'll just like go on there. Cause then there'd be like most games, but honestly, low key though, I don't think there ever was. I'm not gonna even cap. I don't think there ever was. Because what I will say is that if those games do not have a PC port, and we have to emulate, and I'm too lazy to get on my PS3 just to play it on there, then that would possibly be games like probably like most of the Tales games on PS3 that are pretty much locked behind the PS3. And you know, not at at least two of the Tales games that I'm familiar with got a remaster. One of them already got a remaster that pretty much dropped months ago, while one of the ones that I really fuck with the most finally got a remaster announced. But before the remaster was announced, I always did play it on emulation, mainly because I was too lazy to like pop on my PS3 just to get on it, and I would just practically play on emulation. Not only because of that, but because of the fact that, you know, you get DLC advantages and shit. You don't gotta pay jack for DLC, stuff like that. Stuff that the PS3 literally has locked on consoles. It's like those type of games that be delisted on PS3 and you can't get them anymore. I would probably say most of those games I have pirated though. Now, let's see. I think there's more though. I wouldn't say PC games would be the ones that I pirated for games that I enjoyed, because I did buy, like, you know, games that were definitely worth it, games that I've been waiting for either remasters on or just by, like, you know, loving it through the trailer and shit. I'll be honest with you, Yakuza 0 was definitely worth pirating. Low key though, I feel that too. I feel that too. Because the thing is that for me, if I know that I'm not gonna go back to that game, you know, because of real life things, real life issues and stuff like that, and I know that the game's long as fuck, then it was definitely worth pirating more than buying. Because like if you end up buying it and you know you're not gonna come back to beat it, probably ever, then that's like such and such money down the drain.
分かってる。無駄にはしね
That's like your hard-earned money going down the drain because you know you're not gonna finish it. This is how I felt with a bunch of games back in the day. Although I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think I'm gonna be able to beat Persona 3 Reload.
え。もちろんだ。
I mean, I went on the CD keys and got that shit for like, got that joint for like a low price, I think. But honestly, I don't think I'm gonna be able to beat Persona 3 Reload. Probably glad it wasn't 60 since I got the game at a later time. I do not think I'm gonna be able to beat Persona 3 Reload. But the Yakuza games, when I pirated all the Yakuza games, it was worth it. Now, hold on real quick. Like a Dragon, on the other hand, I have been a bit disappointed with. And it's not that I hate RPG, I love RPG Gen, but what I will say is that I wasn't too big on Like a Dragon, because the truth is I played Yakuza for the brawler. So when they changed up Yakuza with like, you know, RPG element, I wasn't feeling it, man. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I'd be down to play any Yakuza game, but if you change up shit like that and put some RPG gen or anything like that into it, bro, I'm not really gonna fuck with it. Only time I like, you know, RPG gen is if it's from like a series that I'm familiar with a lot. That's been doing RPG for years. But Yakuza, I can honestly say that Like a Dragon I wasn't really big on it. Story wise, yes. Gameplay wise, no. That's why I downloaded the Brawler mod, because I could progress through it that way. Truth is, I don't even got time to like be dealing with like a Yakuza like RPG. I'm not with it, low key though. Yakuza 0 versus Yakuza 0 versus Like a Dragon. Okay, so if I'm gonna rate both of them, yo, I'll be honest with you, man. 0, I don't think I ever had a problem with 0 though. And since they got director's cut, I'm gonna get that shit when they pop it out cross-platform, PC wise. Because director's cut is what I really want to try. That's where I would really like start rating it in between Like a Dragon and 0. Like literally when the director's cut pops out on PC, because the director's cut you can play as other NPC characters in a new mode, which is really lit. And it's even online multiplayer for that matter too. What I will say is that 0 and Like a Dragon stories are great. They're like golden, especially the way 0 literally shows us the in-between for Kiryu and Majima, bro, and playing as both of them throughout the story, man, which was really lit. I never had a single problem with 0. However, Like a Dragon, they fucked it all up when they popped out an RPG element. Sometimes change of gameplay is good, but that type of change of gameplay was just not it, especially for Yakuza. The way they went about doing it was no, I can't. Bro, funny enough, speaking of Persona, there was another game I played. However, it wasn't really like, you know, like all the other Persona games. It was the Musou version, Persona 5 Strikers. It was like a Musou version of Persona, but I guess they went about it the wrong way, and I probably was never able to finish it.
やめろ。
しまいにゃ口車に乗った息子という名のバカに
Shit, I can wait.
それらを守るために死ぬ
I can definitely wait for
実
it.
に空虚な人生じゃありゃせんか
Meanwhile, I'll just be playing a bunch of other games. Or just playing Yakuza 0 over and over again.
お前に親父の
Yakuza 0 Director's Cut is the timed exclusive because, you know, when Switch dropped and shit, before the Switch 2 dropped, they had this stupid idea of putting Yakuza 0 Director's Cut as a Switch 2 exclusive. Which kind of annoyed the fuck out of me, bro, because Nintendo.
ルフィ君待つんじゃ
Now, Strikers, I don't think I got much far on it, but I'd love to go back to it now.
たれが老人空手王儀終わりだよいフェニックス
Another game I used to have on pause, and I say I had it on pause because I came back to it and beat it years later, was Blue Dragon. Which would later on be backwards compatible as well. It was like an Xbox exclusive though.
この血は抜かせやせん
And I left off somewhere close to the last fight. But it just so happens I had it discontinued for like 5 or 6 years.
正しくなけりゃ生きる価値
And I left off close to the final level.
行き場所は
So what I ended up doing later on, because I told myself, when I always tell myself that I'm gonna come back to a game years later, I always do.
白ひげは
Blue Dragon I came back to. So instead of finishing it off on the Xbox One, I downloaded the Xbox 360 emulator. And it just so happens that some dudes had like a set of save states. A set of save states for each part of the game. And I was like, damn, bro. And it just so happens that I was literally on one of those states of the game.
ギアじゃ言うて油断しとりゃせんか
Use that state and beat it with that.
ただの火わしは火を焼き尽くすマグマじゃ
So the last game I would say I honestly bought
革命家ドラゴン
with actual
二
money.
人の息子たちが義兄弟とは恐れ入った
Low key,
貴様らの血筋はすでに大罪だ
I would say Gundam Seed Battle
誰
Destiny.
を取り逃す
But that's mainly like a recent one. That's mainly like a recent remaster.
よう見ちょれ
But if I'm gonna be truthful and honest with you, the last game I ever bought, like recently, is Like a Dragon. I did say that all my Yakuza games are pirated. However, Like a Dragon, in order for the Brawler mod to work, you needed an official Steam copy. Which is stupid, I don't know why. But I ended up having to get an official Steam copy. Whitebeard! Yes, bro. Surprisingly, I went on Nukes' mods, and that's mainly the website where you download certain mods. I went on Nukes' mods, checked the page for Like a Dragon, and saw the Brawler mod there. They said no cracked copies. Crack? Well, I don't know if you know what crack means, but that's another word for pirated though. Cracked. But they said no cracked copies will work. They said no cracked copies will work for no cracked copies of Like a Dragon will work for the Brawler mod. You need the official Steam copy. I think it's because the Steam copy has like a what you call it, I think it's because the Steam version has certain files, because like, and this is the thing with every pirated copy, they lack the files that, like, pirated copies are sometimes good and all, but certain pirated copies are they sometimes lack they sometimes lack certain files that the original Steam copy has. And that's probably why it only works with the official Steam copy of Like a Dragon. So I ended up, because I didn't want to pay the full price for Like a Dragon, I ended up hopping my ass over the CD keys, like, you know, certain websites out there where they give you like Steam games for a much cheaper price. And it just so happens I think Like a Dragon was about $10 on CD keys. So I ended up getting Like a Dragon and boom. Yeah, sadly, bro. Sadly. Forgot to mention that.
嘘だ。嘘つけ。
嘘じゃねえ。俺が本当に欲しかったものはどうやら名声なんかじゃなかったんだ。俺は生まれてきてもよかったのか。欲しかったのはその答えだった。
Killed off for the plot, man. Killed off for the plot.
ルフィ、俺がこれから言う言葉をお前
Bro, trust me when I tell you this. The Netflix adaptation, the Netflix adaptation has like a long way to go before they even reach this scene, bro. This is like around the 400s, bro. In anime terms, it's like around the 400s of One Piece, bro. From what I see with the Netflix version is like still around the Grand Line. Plus, it's gonna be hard to find somebody who can play Whitebeard. That's all I can say. It might be tough to find somebody who can play Whitebeard. Like, they gonna need somebody with that man's physique and everything, and then like freaking Ace, like. I gotta change my character now. Oh wait, never mind. Facts, it's gonna take a lot of big acting. Depends though, they could probably skip a few arcs. They could probably skip a few arcs, because there's no way they can cover up the whole One Piece series, especially since it's not over. And funny enough, this is literally where this is before the time skip begins, because this is what ends the pre-time skip. Because One Piece ends the pre-time skip around the 400s. It's either 400s or 500s. It's been such a while though, but and then like doing all the devil fruit powers and shit like that. And the live action is gonna be even more crazy ass editing to do. All the effects and shit. I mean, at least it wasn't hard like the Bleach live action movie. The Bleach live action movie didn't really need all that, but that's only because we was like in the first season, technically, since live action was based off of the first season. So, I mean, but you know, they hinted that we would probably have a live action Bleach movie too, covering Soul Society arc, because what you call it? From how I remember, let me just say that the woman that played Rukia, perfect. Hana, perfect for playing Rukia. She played Rukia so perfectly.
麦わら屋をこっちへ乗せろ。
お前さん何者じゃ。
麦わら屋とはいずれは敵だが悪縁もええ。こんな
Hanazuka Saki was just so downright
こいつを
perfect.
ここから逃がす。一旦俺に預けろ。俺は医者だ。
あれはトラファルガーローです。ノースブルーのルーキー。
先日シャボンディ諸島天竜人の一件にて取り逃がした麦わらのルフィと共犯の海賊救援に来た模様。
急げ。早くこっちへ。
すまん。ルフィ君に深手を負わせてしもうた。すぐに手当てを頼んだぞ。
Does it look like I give a fuck about Demon Slayer?
任せておけ。
Please tell me, does it look like I give a fuck about Demon Slayer? Never ask me that question again. Thought it was alright. I still have to see that movie. I've never really seen it.
なんて野郎だ。ワイドガードを破るとは。
巨人からけ奥義終わりだよい。放ったれが一
手強いね。
死に目に会えそうでよかったぜ親父。
これでどうじゃ。
Teach.
強いものこそ美しい。
海軍が混乱してる。今のうちに親父の援護に向かうぞ。応急処置はした。あとは追っ手を倒して逃げるだけだ。
これでどうじゃ。わらわは何をしようと許される。
あんたは老いた。次は俺の時代だ。
Just like his father rocks.
こと呼べねえな。命を取って俺が
Reigning supreme, just like his father rocks, man.
闇はいいんだ。全てを引きずり込んでやる。
太陽。
巨人からけ奥義終わりだよい。放ったれが一
こうなっちまうと正義も悪もありゃしねえな。
おいドフラミンゴ、俺に用があると聞いたが。
ああ、大事な伝言がある。上からのな。
Dusty and the Whitebeard.
おめえじゃねえんだ。ロジャーが待ってる男はまだ生きてんのかよ。ロジャーの意志を継ぐ者たちがいるように、いずれエースの意志を継ぐ者も現れる。血縁を立てどあいつらの炎が消えることはねえ。そしていつの日か全てを背負って世界に挑む者が現れる。興味はねえが、あの宝を見つけた時世界はひっくり返るのさ。誰かが見つけ出す。 その日は必ず来る。ワンピースは
Oh, they
実
got
在
it.
する。さらばだ、息子たち。死んでやがる。立ったまんま。
白ひげ海賊団船長大海賊エドワード・ニューゲート、通称白ひげ、マリンフォード頂上決戦にて死亡。
さあ始めるぞ。見せてやるよ、最高のショー。
黒ひげが出てきたぞ。
Now he got 2 devil fruits now.
おめえらに俺の力ってもんを見せておこう。ブラックホール。これが俺の闇のみの力。そして
あの構え。親父の能力。
全てを無に返す闇の引力、全てを破壊する自信の力。俺こそが最強だ。この世界の未来は決まった。そう、ここから先は俺の時代だ。手始めに道の野郎、よくもやつよ。来いよ、俺の力を見てんだろ。まだコントロールがうまくいかねえな。はははは、なんて痛快な能力だ。
これでどうじゃ。パフュームペブル。本望であろう。
Fuck.
これでどうじゃ。パフュームペブル。強い者こそ美しい。サルメ。サルメ。
Shit.
次は本気で行くぜ。俺を止められるか。
Knock him ass out of him. He's a loop. Knock his ass out of Kizuna. Hate when he does that shit, man. Stop doing that. Get your ass out of here.
誰も俺を止められねえ。全てを壊し飲み込んでやる。海賊という悪を許すな。
置いてきなよ、麦わらのルフィをさ。
どこまでだ。
So what's that?
もうやめましょうよ。これ以上戦うのやめましょうよ。命がもったいない。
数秒無駄にした。正しくもない海兵は海軍にはいらん。
言いたいこと。
Shanks, pull up.
よくやった若い海兵。お前が命を懸けて生み出した勇気ある数秒は良くか悪くかこの世界の運命を大きく変えた。
なんでここに四皇が。赤髪のシャンクスだ。
この戦争を終わらせに来た。バギ、そいつをルフィに。
麦わら。
お前にあげたい宝の地図があるんだ。
本当かおい。
Buggy's still stupid.
まだ暴れ足りねえ奴がいるのなら来い。俺たちが相手をしてやる。どうだティーチ。いや黒ひげ。
Later, ours.
やめとこう。まだ時期が早い。
全員この場は俺の顔を立ててもらおう。戦争は終わりだ。
後にマリンフォード頂上戦争と呼ばれる史上空前の戦いはシャンクス率いる赤髪海賊団の仲裁によってその幕を閉じた。瀕死の重傷を負ったルフィはジンベエ、ロー、ハンコックらによって助けられアマゾンリリーにかくまわれる。ローの治療でどうにか一命を取り留めたルフィだったがエースを救えなかったことで心に大きな傷を負い自暴自棄に陥っていた。
何が海賊王だ。俺は弱い。何一つ守れね
え。ルフィ君、
ここへ行け。一人にしてくれ。
そういうわけにはいかん。これ以上自分を傷つけるお前さんは見ちゃおれん。
俺の体だ。勝手だろ。
ならばエースさんの体も本人のもの。彼が死ぬのも彼の勝手じゃ。
お前黙れ。次なんか言ったらぶっ飛ばすぞ。
それで気が済むならやってみ。
うわ
ー！もう何も見えんのかお前には。どんな壁も越えられると思うておった自信、疑うこともなかった己の強さ、それらを無情に打ち砕く手も足も出ぬ敵の数々、この海での道しるべじゃった兄、なくしたものは多かろう。世界という巨大な壁を前に次々と目の前を覆われておる。それでは一向に前は見えん。後悔と自責の闇に飲み込まれておる。 今は辛かろうがルフィ、それらを押し殺せ。失ったものばかり数えるな。ないものはない。確認せえ。お前にまだ残っておるものは何じゃ。
仲間がいるよ。ゾロ、ナミ、ウソップ、サンジ、チョッパー、ロビン、フランキー、ブルック。俺には仲間がいる。俺たち集合場所があるんだよ。行かなきゃ。すぐ相手。あいつらに会いて
えよ。おお、ルフィ君、早速会えてよかった。
レイリーのおっさん、なんでこんなとこにいるんだ？俺今からシャボンディ諸島に行くつもりだったんだ。みんなは？
いや、まだ集まってはおらんだろ
う。俺仲間に会いてんだ。
本当にそれでいいのか？あの島で君たちの身に何が起きた？繰り返すためにまた集まる気か？私から一つ提案がある。乗るか反るかはもちろん君が決めろ。
麦わらのルフィが生きていた。
Rob, what's going on, man? How you doing?
本部に乗り込んだんだって。
一体何が目的でこんなことを。
ああ、そうか、分かったぞ。
了解。
そうか、ルフィ。分かった、分かったぞルフィ。
人の気も知らないで勝手なんだから。
なるほど。ああ、そういう感じに。
集合は3日後じゃなく2年後。立ち止まって力をつけるんだ。そしてまた必ず集結する。
2年後にシャボンディ諸島で。
They should have put Go to New World. That's what it was supposed to be called.